So this is what happened to make sure that it all came undone, which there's more to do. It's a couple lines yet to cut. We cut those lines, cut that hose, cut this wire. It's everything that can be, will be. When it comes to the fuel lines, just grab a pair of side snips and just cut it off. You're covered in fuel in the process. Totally fine. Get it in your mouth, don't worry about it. It's not going to kill you. Just go ahead and drink it. Ah, smell of gas in the afternoon. Because I don't need anything inside of this motor bay. Now we have the back. Now we have the back. So this is what we did to get it out. We cut every possible wire and line or hose. Welcome back. So last video we seen that Buick died. Here it is today. Engine extraction has begun. And I've saved the best for last just for you guys. We'll get to that in a moment. Freon lines. Cut them. Don't worry about that. It's harmless. Because I don't need anything inside this engine bay. Just like that. So here it is out. That landed on my leg. Luckily that didn't hit me in the face. For some reason the camera didn't record it. It's just wonderful. Now we got all this room for the new motor. I clean it up a little bit. Alright, so I am working in the rain and it sucks. I don't have a garage handy at the moment. This is what it is, we gotta get it done. But for back here, you got two 13mm nuts that go up inside here. You gotta get inside the trunk and get them from there. And then on the bottom, you got two more 18mm bolts, or nut, 18mm bolts. And that's the fuel tank there. I haven't decided if we're going to get rid of that one or not, or just keep it. It's not really going to hurt me any as of right now until we get it fitted. But we'll see how it goes. So now we got to get this rear end out of here, the front end out of here, and then we're ready to go. Now we have the back jacked up. The car is the same level. However, the passenger side, which is on this log here in the rear, we are tilted, so the car is leaning that way. Plus, if you can see, there's a nice gap right there, which is not helping. So it's very sketchy. We're only on just a smidge bit on that board there. Just a smidge. So we're just trying to work along the best we can without it falling on us. So far, we've already taken off this bracket here, which goes like this, up inside there. There's 3 15-millimeter bolts, and then an 18 that goes in here on either side. And on this side, which is the driver's side, you got to deal with the emergency brake. It's inside of that bracket, so you got to mess with that. I'm not using it, so I just ended up cutting it. So now we're going to get rid of this muffler, because we're actually going to redo the whole entire muffler system anyway, so we don't really need it, and it is in our way. So we're actually just going to go ahead and cut it right about where that support is, right there. Just cut it right there. Right there where that, we're just going to cut it right where that crack is. And that'll be good for us. That way we can take it down, because we've already got it down from up front and it's already cut. So it should be okay to go. And then we'll get the rest down.
I give it a little bit, just that.
This is where we're at today. No tailgate, tail lights. I couldn't cut these bolts out because neighbors were sleeping. It was late.
Keep going.
Hang on. There we go. Plasma torch, just cutting these off, just save time. Fifth wheel plate's out, and you can see the good old rust forming in there. You just come up here. I mean, the whole bed's just moving. There's a good example. It's pretty bad. The bed's ready to go though. Just gonna push it off. Now the dash is out. Took a nice little chunk of a while. Broke the windshield. That's fine. Come up with some ideas, and it's gonna be a weird looking one to say the least, but we'll get it done. The bed has been removed. You see the filler neck is just torched, man. This is not good. But we're still gonna run it. I got the filler cap, the cap right here. The bed's over there. Just pushed it right off. And these brackets here, just literally pulled them right off. Put them in the bucket. There's tons of rust on this thing. So that's a big part done. Time for the cab. Broke the window, unfortunately, so that sucked. So I was going to try to keep that and sell it, but one less thing I got to do, I guess. Day 4. Buick gas tank is out. Should have done that in the first place, but whatever. Got to figure out that filler hose for the actual tank we're using. Car is ready to weld. It's pretty well where it needs to be. It's level, both left, right, up, and down. Just gotta start welding it. Since I forgot my GoPro again, we're gonna do it this way. Got yet another truck, because the one I was originally going to use has a bad transmission. I have a week left till Cletus in cars, so I went out and I bought this V10. I don't know what the year it is. It's an F250, two-wheel drive, just to get me by for the weekend. This thing's in terrible condition. Bed is just gone. This whole part just gone. Just step right through it. Got a nice toe pad on there though. Nice ball underneath of it. Nice and rusty. Probably try to keep that. It's got good glass. Interior is nice, except for the ton of dirt. I'll probably keep these seats. Or maybe not, I don't know. So we're gonna get to cutting, get this thing done, because we, like I said, we got a week left, and really it's only weekend. We're on day, I don't remember, I think it's day 5 of this build, and it's Friday at 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow is Saturday, which is Cletus and Cars. I live 3 hours away from Indianapolis, and we have yet a little bit to go. I do have most of my cracks sealed. I still got to do that one. I did weld. And then I did seam seal. And rules say as long as there's no holes in the firewall between the motor and the driver, then you're set. You're fine as long as there's no holes. So that's what I'm getting done here. Interior, we got the floor down. It looks like crap inside here, but it's actually a little bit better in person. It gives it character. I still got this one to do. I don't know if I have to do this, but you know, let's just cover all our bases here and get it done. So that's what we're doing. Other side yet. Little space there. But we're getting there. I still got to add the seat belts and cut the muffler and get that all set up. But other than that, we're close, guys. We're close. Update day 3. Cab's gone. Car is on the way.